When looking at the recent decline in manufacturing jobs compared to the decline in agricultural jobs, there are many different factors as to why these two declines happened and why they happened in different times. The two declines also will offer us insight into the future, and we will see how what will be declining in the future based off of what happened from the past. It also shows us that as the future progresses, the things that we see that are important now won't seem as important later. The decline of agricultural jobs began around the end of the Civil War in the late 1800s. We had many technological advances which reduced the amount of workers on each farm. These advancements can include tractors as well as the mechanical reaper, which looks like a harvester that we have now, but it was led by horses and it collected all the crops. In the 1900s, we developed mass production techniques which helped reduce farming, and it helped reduce farming. It reduced farming help, and it helped with better machinery. Most people chose to move to urban areas to find better jobs because they realized that farming wasn't going to last for them, and they were getting fired off of the farms that they were working at. In the 20th century, there was large-scale farming that took over, and this allowed the highly skilled farmers to still work, but everybody else had to find different jobs. And the technical advancements kept arising, like the genetically modified crops that we see now. And by the end of the 20th century, only 2% of people in the U.S. were still farmers. Everybody else found different jobs. However, in the manufacturing job decline, it has been from the 1970s to present time. In the 1970s, there was really high labor costs, there was globalization, and increased automation, which brought offshoring into the United States, where we take all of our products and push them out to different countries to make it cheaper. This was the beginning of people losing their jobs, because instead of having factories in the United States, we moved them to other countries, where other people would have the jobs. In the 1980s, automation and robotics took place, which continued to reduce the need for laborers in a factory setting. And in the 2000s, most of the outsourced jobs went to China, reducing all the manufacturing in the U.S. And to put it in summary, the decline to jobs of agriculture was due to the technological innovations that we see now, while the manufacturing jobs were outsourced to globalization and automation.